Right, okay, guys. So all this week we're going to be going up the garden, prepping it. We were there yesterday, sort of scraping the top end, checking the fence line, and putting some weed killer down. So we're just going to go up today for day one, check to see how that weed killer is going on. So the next time you see me, we'll be getting into the car and driving up to the plot, and we'll just have a quick, brief check around on what's going on and if the weed killer is starting to take effect, because it's a nice hot day, and we'll see where we are from there. Okay, so let's get to the car. Right, let's jump in the car and we'll head up to the garden. See how long it takes us to get up there today. Yesterday, obviously Sunday, no traffic. It is a bank holiday today, to be fair, so let's see how we go. I don't think we'll hit the lights like we did yesterday. Excuse me. Yeah, just up the top of this end. I would hate to walk up this, to be fair, especially if we're taking stuff up to the garden. I mean, today's not too bad because we're just going up to check on what we prepped up yesterday. It's just up to the right hand side before this shop. Do you think there'll be many up here?
Possibly.
I think there might be one or two up here today with it being bank holiday. This was the reason why we put the weed killer down late last night, because we knew today was going to be a hot day, so it should react pretty quick, the weed killer, to be fair. And here we are, arriving at the gates. We'll show you the walk up the path towards the plot. Somebody's been using the trolley as well today. We always have the gate locked as well on here. Right. There's some nice plots on here, to be fair. Ours is right up on the top end, though. Right up the top. Plenty of blackberries. It's full of them up this side path. There's a selection of plots up that side. We've just recently had a site inspection as well. You see it's pretty steep. Some good pumpkins in there. Get out of breath walking up here quite easily. And some, unfortunately, you can see has just been left to wreck and ruin. And this is our gate area. It's starting to wilt down. We unearthed a path section here, which we'll end up putting seats on. And again, like I said yesterday, all of this bit, we can do nothing with it at the moment because this fence is just going to come down. But I can sort that out at a later date. I think in the next year or two, we'll start leveling it out with a rake. And we'll do some video where we are putting the cover down, to be fair. Just checking here. Yeah, everything's all right. That's basically it for today's check. We weren't implying to do anything today because it's basically too hot. So next 24 to 48 hours, what we are going to do is come up and start leveling that top section off, and we'll pin down the silage cover and then the black plastics as well. And then we can do videos where we're going to be building the raised beds. And then once we've done the raised beds, we need some more mulching, chip bark to scatter around the areas. We're just heading back down to the fence. Do you want to have a walk along here? And just show people on. And that's what we'll be aiming to have. A few hens eventually. Some nice plots here. Plenty of pumpkins. In fact, we may be able to show you one of the other plots we got offered further along here, to be fair. That's a large garden with some nice seats. Bit hilly that. But still, some nice stuff. A pair of trees. Someone's took the shed down. Was that one that we got offered further up here, was it? I can't remember if it was. I think it was the next section up, to be fair.
It wasn't even really.
It was the next section up.
It was really overgrown now.
There's some nice bits along here, to be fair. We'll have to do a walk at the top end, but I'm not doing it today. Yeah. Some nice apple trees. I've seen different variations. I've got apple trees there. There's someone got a plum tree round by round by our area, I should say. But I like that. That one's really nice. And obviously that one looks like it's work in progress with stuff. Look how tall them tomatoes are growing. Oh, oh. We'll have all that to come when we're I mean, our area, what we're going to be looking at on our area is just to prep it this year. I've got all the seeds, and in fact, when I get down home, I'll do a video. I'll extend onto this, and I'll do a showcase of some of the seeds we're getting. Okay, so we're just coming back out to close the gate. And that's a little look at the bottom section of the allotment. The next day or two, when we'll come back up, we'll do the top section. We'll give you a tour and a walk around of the top section. That's just some signage there. I'll show you what's on here. Just basically inspection notices, CCTV and stuff. Locks. We always lock everything up. And now we're just going back to the car. I'll see you inside the car. Back down home. Have a bit of lunch as well, I think. It's the afternoon now. It's around about what time is it now?
20 past 12.
It's coming up to 20 past 12. And where the allotment is, it's all surrounded with bungalows and a school. I bet we don't hit the traffic lights like we did yesterday. Every one of them was green yesterday. This statue is called Charlie Perkins, is it? That's Charlie Perkins Monument, or statue, or whatever. I think these are going to change red before we get to them. Not as lucky the deer. I think we might hit these lights green just with a bit of luck. You can go up that way, but you kind of come down it. And that area is where we went up. And it's a one-way street, as you can see. And we just turn back into our street. And that's the drive back down. As easy as that. Right, so that was the quick visit up to the garden. And what we'll do in a moment, I'll get a spot of lunch, and then I'll show you something that I ordered online, which is around about 3 packets of different variations of seeds, and I'll talk you through those. Okay, so I'll see you in a little bit. Right, so we're back in the house, guys, and this is what I want to show you. This is from Seed Vault. It's a Seed Vault kit. It has an American flag on there. They are heirloom seeds. However, they were delivered from China for some reason. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go through some of the seeds. Let's just see if I can get this. So we've got butternut or butter crunch. We've got eggplant. I've got some beet beetroot. We've got some winter squash. We've got some cauliflower. Plenty of seeds there. We've got some pumpkins. About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Around about 8 seeds there. And I got 3 lots of these. So they're all the same sort of seeds in each packet, to be fair. Got some cucumber. We've got some corn. Now there's somebody been growing corn up at the allotment, so, and I've seen their garden. It looks pretty good what they've grown. Watermelon. However, we don't have a greenhouse, so I'm not sure if those will sort of come through. We've got some radish. Just move these out the way. We've got okra. We've got some spinach. We've got broccoli. We've got some beans. We've got kohlrabi. Plenty of seeds there. We've also got some kale. It's not everybody's taste, but I don't mind it, to be fair. Zucchini. Got some Swiss chard. Got cantaloupe. Again, I'm not sure whether it would be best in a greenhouse for those, to be fair. Radish again. We've got large cherry tomatoes. One of my favourites. I love tomatoes. We've got some tomatoes in the backyard at the minute, which I'll show you a bit later. Got some carrots. We have some romaine lettuce, which will go in that top section of the garden. Again, in those 1x1 raised beds, which we'll be putting down. We've got some basil. That'll be going in there as well. Something that I absolutely detest, which is a celery. Can't stand the stuff. Got some turnip. Got some cabbage. And again, another one for the top section of the garden. Some lettuce. Plenty of seeds there. Bell peppers. I love peppers. So we'll be growing some of them next year. Got some beans. We also have spring onion, another one for that top section of the 1x1 raised bed, so that they'll get mixed with the lettuce and that. Brussels sprouts. Plenty of seeds there. Do those for Christmas, I suppose. We've got peas, another one of my favourites. And 2 left. We've got Roma, VF. These look like a small type of tomato, to be fair. And we've got some parsnip. I love parsnip when it's roasted. And that is it for the seed vault kit. Each one contains 35 packets, non-GMO, and they are over 16,000 heirloom seeds, 35 different garden varieties, guys. I'll take you in the yard in a minute. I'll show you the tomatoes that we've grown. The ones that we've grown outside, they're not outside tomatoes, if that makes sense. They're more a variety for a greenhouse. They've been slow in growing, but we've had 1 or 2 red ones on there. They're just slow in ripening, to be fair. I'll take you out there. We'll take a look. Outside, you can see there we've got 1 or 2 red tomatoes. Got quite a few tomatoes on these, to be fair. Well, there's only, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plants. Got some nice red ones there growing. These are not outside varieties, to be fair. They should be in the greenhouse. hence why they've been so slow in growing this year. So that's the tomatoes that we have outside. There we have it. One of the tomatoes off the plant. These are just small ones, to be fair. I want to get some outside tomatoes so we don't have to depend on the greenhouse, to be fair. But these are nice and sweet. And that's it for day one. It's Monday. It's a bank holiday. That's the end of day one, the video. We'll go up and check maybe the garden again tomorrow. And we'll continue this video where we will start doing the covering of the top section of the allotment. Okay, so I'll see you maybe tomorrow or going into Wednesday. Bye. Right, so we're going to be heading up to the garden for day two. Tonight, or today I should say, we will just be measuring up the side part where the fence, because I've got an idea for putting a fence up on the side area. I'll tell you more about it when we head to the car and we get up to the garden. Right, so got the tape measure. We're going to get in the car, head up the garden. I'll tell you more about it when we get there. Right, so up at the garden, what we're going to be doing, I'm going to go up onto the side bit, the fence, and we'll do some measurements. And I'll tell you a little bit more about it in a moment. Right, so the idea is this whole of this section will go in. Already got the top part sort of fenced a bit, but I'm going to measure down and I'm going to put equal measurements apart from each other. And then we're going to be getting some 1.8 length fence posts, more than likely, by about 45 or 50 mil. And then the wire fence up on the top, I'm going to get a roll of 25 meter, 1 meter by 25 meter roll of wire and get some U-pins like nails, and we're going to hammer them in. So we've got a meter in height of the wire and then another meter. So it'll be doubled up and this will secure this side. Simply because the top end, obviously, yeah, I mentioned about 5 or 6 times yesterday, we cannot do that top end as of yet because it involves taking away the topsoil bit and it will just make a collapse. Okay, so I'm just going to measure and we'll get on with it. Top of it. I don't know how far this will go down. So. Bring it down. Bring it down. That's about 5 meters to there. Keep coming. Hold it in there. Cheers. So that's 5 meters to that bit. So it's about 9 meters. 9 meters. So if I say 10 meters just to be safe. Right there. Don't need to do that top bit. So 10 meters. Cool. Gonna hold this up. Hold it there. So I've got 10 meters total. And so I would probably say every 2 meters 50 do a post. The new post. Can you come and hold this in, please? Hold it against that. 6 feet here. Right, bring it in. Put it against that again. And then the last bit. 2 meters 50 is going to be about there. So I need 1, 2. I only need 2 posts, you know. Because if I've got a post there, I need a post down there, a post here, 3 posts. 1, 2, 3. So it looks like 3 posts. 1 lot of wire mesh. So the posts were just over a tenner each. So if I see a 12 quid a post, so that's 24.36. Right, champion. Save that. So it's going to be a little under 100 quid. Now, guys, all of yous, since we've just done that, go and have a little walk around. Let's have a little walk around just there, and then we'll go back down to the car, because we're just measuring up down this bottom bit. Have you got the camera bit? Have you got the I've got it, sorry. Some nice little garden bits along here. And we're situated, excuse me, we're situated near the top of the top end of the hill, which is very tiring when you walk up, to be fair. But some canny little plots, to be honest. But the aim is, I was going to get this top bit done. I think I'm going to concentrate on the side bit first and secure the side, to be fair. And then sometime through this next week, we'll cover all this and we'll start building the other raised beds. So we're just going to head down back to the car. So back at the house, so there wasn't much to do or show today, just to go up, as we've been looking at doing the fence. I think the priority is to do that side bit first. That will be done just after we start getting the covering done and putting the silage cover and the black plastics down. After that, we'll be putting the raised beds up, and then we'll concentrate on the side fence with the wire mesh. Okay, see you all later, guys.